So here are 5 things that you can do with NCEasy. Why we built NCEasy, Microsoft 4+ years ago decided that they're going to reinvent the wheel in terms of how that they're going to bill you, contract your end customers, and put some really challenging requirements and workflows. We've been watching this problem unfold for 4+ years now. So number 1, you're going to be billed for a certain amount of licenses from your distributor. Who's assigned to those actual licenses? How many do you have that are unassigned? Very difficult to see. Probably the most common first step our partners around NCEasy take the second they sync through to their Microsoft. So number 2, seeing the renewal dates across all the different licenses, all the differences you have within your Microsoft. And they can vary, of course. They can vary per customer. It's a very big problem. As of now, you can sort by one toggle and away we go. You see what's coming up in the next 7 days, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. So simple to manage. And the key part, it links back to who's unassigned. So if you've got unassigned licenses on a service that's coming up for renewal, it's often an indication that you need to get back in touch with your customer and tidy things up. So number 3, is it a yearly commit? Is it a monthly commit? Is it a triannual commit? Is it a mixture of those at a customer level? You name it. It's another layer of complexity that everybody's dealing with right now. We centralize all of that in NCEasy. It's a very important data set to understand, especially when renewals are coming around, and especially when you can order the wrong license or the wrong type of license or the wrong commitment term. This just gives you one simple place that you can take action on. So number 4, here we have this 7-day wonderful window of grace that Microsoft have provided to say, hey, if you make an error, we're the good guys. You can always jump back in and make amends of that potential admin or human-led error. The likelihood is you're not going to see that, okay? So you're going to be wearing the cost likely for another 12 months, not anymore. So a single dashboard that you get within NCEasy, what orders did we have in the last 7 days? And again, layering back through all the other capability we talked about, being able to see what's unassigned, so you can make the right calls for your own business and your customers. So number 5, last but certainly not least, who's assigned to the individual service within Microsoft? And why this is important is the definition that you have around who a user is, what a user is fundamental to standardizing, simplifying, and creating scale in your MSP. It's a really hard metric to actually get your hands on. So when you get invoiced for 20, but you've only got 19 assigned, they're 2 different data points. You need to have it under control and need to understand why, because that 19 is what your customer understands. They know exactly how many people they have in their environment or at their office, and all the other peripheral services that you resell, perhaps at a user base, aren't going to be 20, despite that being the NCE commit. It's going to be 19. NCEasy gives you all of that information at your fingertips now. So where to from here? If you want to make NCE easy, you've come to the right place. So you can get started today, okay? We're gonna leave a link in the description. NCEasy as a platform integrating with Microsoft, and give your team the tools and the capability to save so much time, effort, and improve margin across the board. We'll see you on the other side.